and welcome to the Zeldathon show on this fantastic Wednesday night. We are joined...
Oh, are we live?
Yeah, we're live. Yeah, that's how this goes, man.
Oh. Well, you went live at exactly the right moment. I just got... All right, go ahead.
So when I said, all right, here we go in 30 seconds, you didn't understand what 30 seconds really meant.
Well, no, here's what I did. You said 30 seconds, and then I started doing my own separate incorrect countdown.
Oh, I understand. You were going by Zach time, and thank you, Gift Blue
Right.
Hawk.
I rejected your reality and input my own.
Anyways, welcome to the Zeldathon show. Tonight, we have the following guests. In the upper right-hand corner, it's the man with the sunglasses. Introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm in the bottom. Because I'm hosting this call, I'm in the bottom on this.
No,
so,
you're in the top right for me. That's what matters.
Really, from my perspective, I'm power bottoming it. So,
oh my God!
Oh,
Zach,
no.
a.k.a. Bushel of Chewy Goodness. Ladies.
This is a mature stream for mature audiences only.
It is not really not supposed to be, though.
But it says that when you click it. Is that just there because of me?
No, it's gone now. It's gone. It's not there anymore.
That's not my fault.
He's not James K. Polk, a.k.a. Bushel of Chewy Goodness, a.k.a. Zach. In the lower left-hand corner, wearing the wonderful Zeldathon Recovery attendee shirt.
That's me.
Yeah, it's Calais
Hi.
Demos, a.k.a. Juniper.
Hello.
And you are joining
Hello.
us for the first time on camera since the awards ceremony, and then before that, Zeldathon Deluxe. Is that right?
Yes. Uh-huh. Correct.
Wait, Abra, what shirt are you wearing?
This is the Cybeams team shirt.
Oh man, I thought all three of us were wearing Zeldathon shirts except MC.
Oh, well, I can grab one real quick.
Because I'm
Abra!
I'm wearing my Windfish shirt.
Abra,
Here,
keep your shirt on.
No, hold up. I'll go put on another shirt.
There we go.
For him.
We good. We good.
Oh, there you go. It's an apron. Apron Adventures with Wild Abra. Shout outs to Shadow Temple, who's streaming right now, and therefore not here to hear my shout out, but it's okay.
By the way, in case you didn't get who it was, it's a wild Abra in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen.
He's
Wearing
a pretty wild guy, as evidenced by the fact that he almost took his shirt off on camera.
Actually, he has done that multiple times already at Zeldathon.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
if you
it's
look in the
expanded.
background of almost every highlight camera video, I'm shirtless in at least 3 of them. So, Abra, that's why we're friends.
Yeah, we need to talk about that. Zach, actually, if you guys didn't know, had a large set of his own clothes in the back of Marathon Room, where frequently...
I have for years now.
Yes, but you need to stop. Because
I should, really.
He keeps changing in the middle of Marathon Room off camera, and it's making people freaked out the second they walk in and you're just there shirtless, changing into a pink suit.
Well, yeah, have you ever wondered why I get that pink suit so quickly? It's because it's literally like 20 feet away from me at all times. Just in case a special occasion should have happened and I need it.
Should occur.
It's about preparation.
That is creative preparation right there.
Thank you. I pride myself on that. It's on my resume.
Anyways, for those who want to ask us questions tonight, there is a link both on screen right there as well as in the chat, and you are able to go in, ask us questions. You can ask us to any one person or to all of us. We don't care. We're sure you'll have some questions for us a little bit later on in the show.
Dude, so, funny story. Speaking about clothing, so what's on my shirt?
The Windfish.
Yeah. So I'm sitting to work today, and I stretch real quick, and my manager looks over and says, "Is that a UFO? That's so cool." And I was like, no, it's from a video game. You know that charity thing I do? Yeah, it's from that. She's like, oh my God, that's even cooler. So that's the story of how I almost made my manager have a heart attack today. But, and then the guy right next to me, he looks over and he was like, dude, where'd you get that shirt? I really like that. I like creative, badass t-shirts like that. Exact quote. And I was like, oh, dude, yeah, I got it from, and I explained all about this charity program. And then he explained how he used to work with MC's aunt. And therefore knows all about it. Knows all about it. He was like, I heard about these guys that went up to redacted name of Moon Hotel, and I was like, yeah, that was us. Really, dude, that's super badass. Making it the second time he'd used the word badass in 42 seconds, and I was like, yeah, thanks, man.
Wonderful. Anyways, speaking of Zeldathon, why don't we just move right on into some Zeldathon discussions? So
start in.
It is. We are. Like, right now, 1 month ago, we'd be right smack dab in the middle of Zeldathon Recovery, and it was a fun little event. Abra was not there.
No, vacation days. What can you do?
Yeah. But what I want to know is I want to talk to Junie. Also, thank you, Showfixty, for the resub, my friend. Junie, talk to me about how you got involved with Zeldathon, because your story is one of my favorites in terms of how it happened.
She was just telling us how it's super boring. All right, here we go. Make it interesting.
I don't know. I watched. Let's see. I was on Tumblr.com.
That's where every good story begins. Please continue. I'm riveted.
And I was going through the Legend of Zelda tag, and I saw someone say something about this charity marathon.
You saw the one thing that wasn't a cross/slash fan fiction of Link and a Wild Abra. Continue.
Hello.
I saw a post that was about a charity marathon that was playing Zelda games for a child who had recently lost their father, and it was.
Wait, what?
So it was
Quest
about.
Quest.
I'm trying to talk. Zeldathon Quest. It was a post about Zeldathon Quest, and I watched it because at the time I was looking for like playthroughs of Zelda games because I didn't have really any to play. And so I watched Zeldathon Quest, and they were like, oh, well, we're also having another marathon, like, next month. And I was like, I'm going to be around for that. And that was Zeldathon ARC.
Famously known for having box fans taped up in the windows to keep us cool.
I was just thinking about that.
You were?
Yeah.
Because we didn't have air conditioners. We said box fans that we duct taped to the windows.
Like, the
live
top...
reenactment.
Oh my god.
Zach, put that away.
The audio quality.
The top three things I remember about Zeldathon ARC was that Mossy's was there, and the box fans in the window, and that Steph sat on Alex's guitar.
Yes.
And then also there was a contest for winning Mario figures.
Yes.
And on Twitter, if you used the hashtag Zeldathon, then you would be entered in to win the Mario figures, and I used it a lot. and I ended up winning, and I had never won anything in my life. And MC was like, here you are, you won. And I was like, oh boy. And then he followed me on Twitter, and then he said that I was a cool person and that we should be friends. And this was back in 2011.
Wait, so a young MC, young as he was,
Young
the
MC.
age of 16/17 at the time.
I think you were.
I was a young MC.
I think you were 17.
No, I must have just turned 17 because if it was after a summer marathon, I must have just turned 17. No, I just turned 18.
Yeah, you were 18.
Because that's when Twitch came to us during that marathon, and they were like, "Hey, we want to partner you because Twitch is brand new and you seem cool." And I was like, "I can't. I'm a child and I cannot sign your legally binding contract for another month." And they wanted me to sign it right in the middle of the marathon, which wasn't right now, but 5 years ago. And I was like, "Go away for like a week, and I will be able to sign it legally." And then I did. And here we are, and we are still legally bound to Twitch. Cheers to Twitch, yeah.
Wait, MC, does that mean you're going to be celebrating your birthday possibly during Pokéthon setup day?
No, I'll be celebrating my birthday the day after Pokéthon ends, the day that I'm on my way home, probably.
Dude, we'll be waiting for you with a big cake.
Okay.
A knuckle cake.
Anyway. Then the first Zeldathon I actually got to go to was Deluxe. That's it. And then I went to Recovery.
Yes.
But I was not on camera at all during Recovery, except for the awards ceremony.
Where I dragged you on forcibly to give you an award.
But here's what you guys don't know.
No, I did not.
What you guys don't know about Junie over there is Junie is the straight homiest person off camera. Like, I would just walk up to Junie and I would go, and Junie would go just like that, and then we'd be like, and then we'd leave.
Yeah,
and
it was good.
Junie's.
Is that the best story you have about Junie?
That's what friendship.
Yeah.
Oh no, I want to tell my story. I want to tell my story.
Actually, I mean,
can I tell my story?
Okay.
Okay, here's my story. So the award I gave to Junie during the last marathon was what was it?
Best rant recipient?
Best rant recipient, because there was a few times during the marathon, as you do with these marathons, where you just have some frustration, because, for me, I was, like, up for, like, hours and hours and hours, like, going from event to event during the marathon. And so there was a couple times where I went back to my back corner where my nest was, and I'd lay in it, and Judy would come and sit down next to me, and I'd just be like, blah, 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 for, like, a solid like 10, 15 minutes, and Judy'd be like, no, it's cool. I get you. It's cool, and that's all I needed.
Can you reenact that? What was that?
Blah, 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 and then it's cool.
We have that sound effect on the soundboard.
Yes, we do. It's more like blah, 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 blah. I can't do it anyway. But yeah, no. So Judy was there. Like anytime I went to go like relax, just so I could have someone to talk to. It was a good moment. Good moment.
I'm glad that I wasn't bothering you because I was afraid that I was the whole
No,
time.
if you were bothering me, I'd be like, Judy, I don't need this right now. Find yourself a
the
different
MC
place.
Chill Station was a good time, over in the corner there. So I have a good story to share about what just happened.
Okay, tell
Oh
me.
boy.
So I'm sitting here listening to this story, and my Skype's kind of acting up a little bit. So I could only hear like bits and pieces of what you were saying, and it was usually whenever you went wobble 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 wob. So I would hear wobble 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 wob for like 10 minutes straight. So I actually have no idea what you said throughout that whole story, but I hope it was good.
Okay, excellent. So let's move on a little bit. Zach, you're apparently getting a bunch of new props. What's that all about? Oh, good, he's frozen.
Oh, good.
Oh.
You're back, Zach. Tell us about your props.
What? How far away did we just skip through time?
Zach, it's the year 2020. The robot is president.
Tell us about your props, Zach.
Oh yeah. So what I do when I'm bored is I go to like thrift shops and stuff, and I also search through my closet of things I've owned for years, and I have all these like hats and things. And basically what I've done is I've culled together a large assortment of props that my grandma wanted to throw away because she doesn't want them in the house anymore. But I instead decided to donate them to the Zeldathon prop collection. So if you see 4 Donald Trump masks, at least 27 like gigantic pink and orange hats, 6 kazoos, and a bunch of other stuff that I don't remember suddenly appear in like a poof on your Prop Attic MC.
Yeah.
Don't ask too many questions.
I will not. I never do. Prop Attic is scary, Zach. Like
Prop Attic is a horrifying, awful place. I only go up there for Zeldathon preparation and 1-hour skits.
Yeah, and when you go up there, it's like you find. Thank you, Twister. No, you go up there and you find stuff like the weirdest stuff. Especially I'm sure you can go up there right now and find a half-drank bottle of hot sauce that Copper Dragon had the other half of and proceeded to die, pretty much off camera. But no, yeah, Prop Closet's a scary place. So is that what you wanted to mention? Is how you're going to be bringing a bunch of dumb stuff into my closet soon? It's alright, Zach. You just roll with the punches.
I didn't hear anything you said. It sounded like you were speaking Mandarin Chinese.
Oh dear.
So, some things... I'm just going to let Frozen Zach be frozen. A few things about what we're doing upcoming here soon. We are going to TwitchCon. Unfortunately, not everybody here on the call is going to TwitchCon. Zach is going to try to make it to TwitchCon. Right? No, I don't think he's here.
No, I'm going to TwitchCon. It's guaranteed.
Yes. Okay. Sure, why not? And I'm going to TwitchCon.
I'm going to TwitchCon. It's guaranteed.
And we're going to do some crazy things there. We're going to host a panel all about charity gaming marathons. It's going to be something a little bit more serious. It's not going to be about Zeldathon. It's not going to be a Zeldathon panel. It's going to be a charity gaming marathon panel, but it's going to be featuring us. And we're going to be doing some cool stuff. We're going to make sure to record it, so don't worry if you can't attend TwitchCon in person. Yeah, so we're going to have some fun.
Literally first panel. That is so hype.
Literally the first panel.
I wish I could be there for that. Oh, so salty.
So what my theory on that is that they had us open up TwitchCon because they like us that much and they want us to be like it's like when you bring out a celebrity throw the first pitch at a baseball game. So that's my theory on it.
Or
Just hope we're not the celebrity that
alternatively-
like throws it and the ball goes like that way.
Right. Or alternatively, they just want us to get it over with before everyone wakes up.
I mean, alternatively, Zach, we could be just like they're just trying to get us out of the way during the first morning of TwitchCon
Before everyone wakes up.
Before everyone wakes up for the first day of TwitchCon.
No, I'm choosing to believe optimistically, and that they actually adore us so much that they want everyone to open up the convention with us. What are you doing?
What is going on?
I found the.
You're making my computer have 8 different types of epilepsy.
I found the rave button. It's kind of crazy. Thank you, Frosty,
have
for
one of
13
those,
months.
Welcome back to Zeldathon Found Footage Edition. And what happens in that Skype call 10 minutes before people get stabbed. This movie directed by David Hitchcock.
Zach, are you going to Super Smash Con? Because I'm not.
No, I'm not. What I am doing instead, this is the exciting part, because SmashCon is like, I couldn't pull together like a hotel for SmashCon in time because no one in my region wanted to go. But what I am going to most likely is Gen Con, which is happening in about 2 weeks. It's in Indianapolis. It's a big board game convention. It's like the biggest tabletop.
That's where they
convention.
hold the Catan World Championships.
Yeah. So I'm going to Gen Con. I know Copper Dragon is going to Gen Con, who you might recognize from this past marathon. In fact, we're probably staying together. I know Shadow Temple's going to Zeldathon, or going to Gen Con. It's a big, huge board game convention. It's super. It's in Indy, so you definitely want to go to that.
All right, I'm looking forward to Zeldathon. I mean,
Oh, dear.
I mean Genthon. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much that. But what is really important is coming up in in basically 1 week is Pokéthon.
Yay.
And Abra's important. Do you want to talk to us about Pokéthon, what it is, and what we should be looking forward to?
Okay, so since I'm here, I've got some secrets to share.
Are you the Pokéthon announcer? Welcome back.
Okay,
to
so
Poké-
I left for a second, and we've skipped ahead in time again. Abra has now been chain smoking for 50 years, evidently.
You see, I had to do it to get Shadow Temple's voice, and it ended up like this.
You sound like the chocolate lady.
What are they selling? What you boying?
No.
Pokeballs.
Tell us about
Pokéthon.
Pokéthon. Tell us about Pokéthon.
So, Pokéthon. For those of you who know about Pokéthon, it's a Pokemon charity marathon similar to Zeldathon. Actually, MC and Silver found me while I was in the middle of doing the first marathon and helped out and gave a big raid, and that's how I'm part of the community. And so I've been sort of doing Pokéthon with the help of MC and all of you guys in the wonderful community. And so we're in an effort to always make the marathon better, we're upgrading this marathon from the normal 72 hours, 3 days marathon to 120 hours of Pokemon content. With that, we're also including the most amount of games we have ever done in one setting, and I can guarantee you that we'll actually get through all of the games this time, start to champion for once in our lifetimes, which is
Start
nice.
to champion.
And yeah, all 8 badges in
Yeah,
between, because
yeah.
I know some people know how to do the fancy stuff. We don't care. We also, if you guys are familiar with a lot of the, people who do awesome stuff for Zelda.
Welp, welcome back to Skype. There seems to be a travesty that has struck in our nation. By the way, Zach was the one hosting the call. We don't know why. All right, whatever. Let's see. Well, how about now? Does that work? Are we back?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh my god.
Well,
It was just me and Abra.
Did anyone jiggle the wires?
we're fine. We're fine.
This is like that time during Link's Awakening when I tried to get trailer footage and fell on everything.
So, on that note, I'd like to remind you all, Discord is a great program that is coming soon. Just
Video is coming soon, please.
I'd like
The
to point
video-
out, this is literally the first time I have used Skype in literally 9 months.
Yep, same.
Ever since when we migrated Zeldathon away from Skype, I literally turned off Skype for 9 months.
I had to use it to, this is jumping back into where I was, so I don't forget my place. I had to use it to contact one of the two awesome people doing something.
Yes.
For Pokéthon. And MC, if you want to show the thingy I sent you, here's a little bit of hype for the intro Pokéthon.
Whoa! Take a look. There it is.
Oh! So,
I can totally see what we're talking about.
Okay, why don't you say what it is, Abra?
For the people who don't have eyeballs, it is a picture saying the intro music to Pokéthon is done by Thunderscott. Yes,
That's
the very
cool.
same awesome Thunderscott is providing us the intro music to Pokéthon. But that also means that there is someone else doing something awesome for the end of Pokéthon, but I'll leave that to be a surprise for when that comes.
It's a secret to everybody, or whatever the Pokemon equivalent thereof is.
What would that be?
Wonder what's in a Wonder Ball?
Oh, it is.
You're my Wonder Ball. After all.
That's how Abra's going to propose. Take a look what's in my Wonder Ball, because I wonder if you will wonder marry me.
Oh.
It's Nestle chocolate with candy shapes inside.
Is this the international Pokeball symbol? Bloop!
Would you get married in a Wonder Hall?
Afterward, we'll have a Wonder Ball.
If you, when you want to talk to her late at night, do you give her a Wonder Call?
Yep, all while listening to Wonderwall.
Better call Wonder Sol.
I can't. Man, I sure am looking forward to the intro to Pokéthon. Poke back.
Oh boy.
Hey, so I have a legitimate question for everybody here.
Yeah.
Yep.
How much of the things I've been saying for the past 35 minutes could you even hear?
A lot of it. Yeah.
Oh, really? Because I've heard about 1% of this call. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the Zeldathon show because I have no idea what's been happening at it. I think we're good now, though.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
Right.
So yeah, I'm going to Pokéthon. I'm bringing along with me Brooke, aka Campy. I'm also bringing along Arctic Light, aka Max, as well as we're going to have other Zeldathon team members there. Since this is the Zeldathon show, I'm going to relate it back a little bit. Frosty's going to be there, correct?
Yes, Frosty's confirmed to go.
Okay, and Jiggy, the man, the Jigster himself will be there. It's a fun story. So last Pokéthon, last year around this time, me and Jiggy were on okay terms. Like after Deluxe, we were kind of on okay terms, but I never really got to know Jiggy that well. And it was during Pokéthon that we were sitting in Abra's living room for literally hours that I got time to talk to him, and I went from I think Jiggy's okay to I think Jiggy's great, and that's when me and Jiggy started to work on stuff for the Winter Marathon that time around, the New York Comic-Con video that you saw for Hope. So yeah, so Pokéthon is really it's a magical moment. Is there other Zeldathon team members going to be there that I'm just totally forgetting at this exact moment?
I sent you the list of all the attendees.
Yes,
that
you
we
did,
have coming,
and I do not have it in front.
I'm scrolling back.
sad I can't go. I'm sad I have to go to a beach.
We have a
instead of Pokéthon.
possible, but that's it. We also have a lot of community members. No, we have Freya and Mr. Smith.
Freya and Mr. Smith, yeah, they went to Zeldathon.
Yeah, of course. And Z as well.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. They're obviously coming, especially since one lives behind that wall. I hope. But yeah, we're gonna have a lot of new people. People that you guys know from the community as well, that I don't know if they want their secret that they're coming to Pokéthon out or not, but
we'll see them there. We'll see them there.
Yes,
Tune
we'll see
in.
them there.
Yeah.
Yes. So we have a lot of cool people coming.
So last Pokéthon, you guys introduced something that was very cool that I very much enjoyed, and it kind of helped inspire some stuff for Zeldathon, which was when you donated, depending on how big your donation was, it would drop down if it was a small donation like a Pokeball or a Great Ball, and all the way up to a Master Ball for the big donations. So when we were sitting on couch and we were we would see the ball drop down the bing 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 bing, and it's like, oh my gosh, what's it gonna be? That's eventually what did lead into the chests that we see at Zeldathon, and apparently we're enhancing that a little bit more.
Yes,
quite a bit more.
So Jiggy and all of the dev team have been keeping this secretly under wraps, and I'm going to give you guys a little, I guess, a taste of what's to come. Mm-hmm. We've been building a system where now, just instead of Pokeballs coming down, your Pokeballs actually do something. Depending on the amount of what you donate to Pokéthon, on screen, a random Pokemon will generate. The rarity of that Pokemon actually increases the more you donate. So more common Pokemon will come at $1, $2, $5 donations. But if you were to donate something amazing, like $100, you would have a chance to catch something amazing, like Mewtwo or Genosect or one of the big names.
What is a Genosect?
It is an ancient bug from millions of years ago, resurrected by Team Plasma.
Hi, my name is Genosect. How do you do?
Yes.
Isn't that just what Ebola is? An ancient bug resurrected recently?
Yes. But this you can put floppy disks into, and it shoots lightning.
Have you ever tried to put floppy disks in Ebola? Because you don't know. No, but I have another question for you. Six pack of Abra. Does your little tiered Pokemon thing work for Pokemon Go?
No. Unfortunately.
If I see one more Weedle, I'm going to smoke it.
Unfortunately, you couldn't get that deal with Niantic down. Unfortunately, with their servers on fire, you can only do so much. But in the line of Pokemon Go, that transitions into another thing I'm revealing now.
What have I done?
Yes.
You've activated Abra's trap card.
I don't actually have.
Was that a wallet?
Yes.
I thought so. You've activated my trap card. Money.
Pot of greed lets me summon all the money I want.
That is an actual Yu-Gi-Oh card. What's your thing about Pokemon Go?
So, because I don't really... Pokemon Go was sort of a surprise hit, and we kind of had everything scheduled after Pokéthon Go became a huge thing. We couldn't really figure out a way to integrate it, but I found a solution. Now, Pokemon Go is very popular, and you know what else is very popular? The Olympics.
Pornography. Oh, okay.
Zachary!
Am I wrong?
Just continue.
I'm gonna combine the Pokemon Go and the Olympics and cry in the corner now. I combined the Pokemon Go and the Olympics. So, you know how every country's representative? Well, there's only 3 countries in Pokemon Go: Valor, Mystic, and Instinct.
Yeah.
Countries now?
Yes. You will be all competing for an elusive grand prize. Now, there are currently 5 games, but I could think of more because creativity is a devilish thing. But the various teams and representatives of each team here at the marathon will play in these various games and win for their team. And you guys can help out at home by unlocking these games.
So are you telling us that the donors are going to unlock games, and then that everybody at Pokéthon House is going to leave to go win?
No, we're going to do a lot of them on stream, and maybe one or two on Periscope because the park doesn't have an internet connection. I wish I could have an Ethernet cable that long, but I don't think carrying a desktop that far would be very good.
We did it for 1 hour skits once.
True. But we have a few indoor competitions as well as outdoor competitions. And don't worry if you can't donate. There will be some competitions where the chat will be certainly able to help us out in voting for the winner.
Cool.
So, if all of the Pokemon Go teams are countries, does that make like Team Mystic some kind of hellish fascist dictatorship?
So France?
Sure.
All right.
That's your hot take, not mine.
Now that we've had some political commentary, you're also going to have some other unlocks. You're going to have some other unlocks, my friend Abra.
Yes. So if you look on the schedule page, there's one person playing the games, but for some of my brain just forgot how to speak words for a moment there. For some of the games, there's going to be race mode unlockable as well through meeting various donation goals. So instead of just me playing through Red and Blue, it'll be me and someone else fighting against each other. I will be playing the GameCube player version, and somebody will be playing the virtual console version. We'll be racing against each other, new versus old, to see who wins in the eternal battle of red versus blue or yellow. Honestly.
Hey, who'd you get to play the pinball games after I dropped out?
I don't have the schedule in front of me, but somebody.
Okay, good.
Yep.
You are playing pinball, Abra.
Oh, I am. Well.
Well, you better practice. If you want to money match me, we can practice a little bit.
No, it's a hard game now.
Is it? I don't know. I never played it.
I'll money match you.
All right. Thank
I was
you.
gonna play it at Pokéthon. I don't know how to play it.
Because we already have enough rivalry with Smash, I'm going to stop this before we have a Pokemon pinball tournament at the next Zeldathon.
That sounds like the worst thing ever.
Yes, it does. And on that note, we're going to move on into trivia time.
Is it really that time already?
Yes, indeed. Welcome to trivia, everybody. On Tingle Trivia, it's quite simple. Everybody at home, you are able to participate. All you have to do is listen to the question that Abra is about to read, and then you are able to answer using a command in the chat. I'm going to quickly go on over here into my magical thing and give everybody 10 rupees.
Do I get any?
Money.
Everybody has been given 10 rupees, so that means you have at least 10 you can bet. So all you have to do is use the command on screen and answer the question that Abra's about to read. So Abra, would you like to read the question?
Certainly. Your question today, Zeldathon fans. Nintendo stocks have been experiencing a huge increase thanks to Pokemon Go, reaching over 31,770 yen. What was their all-time highest ever? Is it A, 33,805 yen, B, 46,200 yen, C, 68,425 yen, D, 70,500 yen, or E, 73,580 yen? Place your votes now.
And there you go. It's on the now. The votes are now up, and they have about 1 minute 30 seconds to place their votes. I hear a lot of people going crazy on Google as we speak.
Donate. You can select your vote by cheering. We've set up an entire cheer program. Cheer 100 to vote A, cheer 101 to vote B, and cheer 1069 to vote C.
Unfortunately, cheers are actually not applicable, so don't listen to Zach. As with, I don't say as with most things, because Zach is a wealth of information at times. For example, did you know this man knows his presidents like nobody's business? I don't know where I was like,
Sure do.
Who's the 30? Actually, let's try. Who is the 17th president of the United States?
17 was Andrew Johnson.
You are correct. You did it. Yeah.
Followed Lincoln after Lincoln's assassination. One of the least popular presidents we've ever had was almost impeached because he completely botched Reconstruction and almost created a second Civil War.
Oh, God. The more you know.
If
They don't show you that on CNN.
Yeah, it's crazy. So that I discovered that Zach has that ability while in the car with him once, and we were talking about presidents, and I also asked him who the 50th president of the United States was, and which he responded that was me. So I'm all looking forward to ruling you all one day.
Well, I mean, the catch is that I have to be your campaign manager.
I don't think I'm gonna win.
I called it, didn't I? Are you gonna make a pronouncement about my capabilities and then take it back?
No, I will never do that. Okay, so it seems our bets have been placed. And wow, looking at this right now, it's kind of insane. They are currently saying that C is the winner. However, you are incorrect, everybody.
Whoa.
It's actually D, 70,500. So, 70,500 yen was their all-time high. So I don't know why everybody went with C out of nowhere, but D was indeed the answer. We also had bet Andrew Johnson, 1865. Unfortunately, that was not one of the applicable answers tonight. But good show, everybody. Grab your rupees. We had 643 rupees total put in the pot, so thank you for playing. And now on that note, we're going to move on into Nintendo time. Whenever X split decides. There we go. It's good now.
Oh, Nintendo.
Yes. Welcome back. Oh, Nintendo. So now that we're all trivia'd out.
When I can barely hear you, you sound like a duck.
Yes, that's me. You know it's me. So something big kind of got announced this week, and Abra, do you want to tell us about that?
The Nintendo Classic Mini. 50 classic and
30.
Is it 50 or is it 30?
It's 30.
An amount of classic NES games on a small package with HDMI and controller with Wii compatibility thing. Yes, coming very soon. I don't know if we got a price for that or not, but it's a very interesting product.
It was $60 coming out in November. Junie,
That's a super reasonable price.
do you have interest in this product at all?
No.
No, not at all. Because I wanted to ask you first off, because no's not a bad answer. What makes this product unappealing to you?
I don't care.
You don't care about?
I just don't care about the older games, and I'm not gonna pay $60 for them. And I don't know. I don't play games. I play Animal Crossing. If there was Animal Crossing coming out, then
The Animal Crossing mini.
I mean, I play games. I don't want people to think I don't play video games, because I do. But I just don't really care about NES games. That's all.
The thing that makes this like appealing to me is less so like it being like something that I'm going to buy and put in my living room and always play. It's mostly like a really good like gift type of thing, and that's why it's coming out in November. It's like, hey, why don't I throw one of these at my aunt? Why don't I throw this at my friend, my brother, my sister? You know, give.
It's also going to theoretically improve run efficiency at Zeldathon, like a lot.
Where do you get this information, Zach?
Well, it's like we were talking about with Snarfy, because like with Zelda 2 on it, if it's done correctly, there could be a lot less input lag on Zelda 2, because the input lag that Snarfy's been experiencing, I don't know if you guys know this, but that takes a game that's already considered like potentially the hardest game in the franchise and makes it even harder because you do things and then they don't happen for like later. And so it makes the game almost impossible to play, no matter how hard it actually is. So if this could reduce that, you might be able to see Snarfy go from like being great at the game to like really great at the game.
So go from being cool to like really cool.
Yeah. But I mean, MC, what's cooler than being cool?
All right.
PK3.
You got it. Where are you? I pointed up here. Where are you?
I don't know.
I feel like
That is Twitch.
Going like for the opposite corner.
Yo, Twitch, you're pretty cool. Shout out to my homie. Yeah.
So other than the Nintendo Classic Mini, actually, Abra, do you have any thoughts on it before we move on?
I mean, being the guy who streams a lot, I'm very curious to see, what's the upscaling going to be like? What's the frame rate going to be like? All those juicy bits that not a lot of people actually care about, but, I need to know these things, especially if I, ever want to play one on stream. Like, is it upscaled to 1080p? Are the pixels perfect? Are they square? The pixels need to be square. That sort of thing.
Right. So, the thing that I would rather have than the Nintendo Classic Mini would be something like, the Retron 5, right, Abra?
You mean this?
Oh, see you later, Zach.
This thing?
Yes, that is the Retron 5. Can you hold it a little bit more to your left? Thank you, because Zach kind of broke the layout.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'll be in his screen, and then the Retron will be in its own screen.
So what does this device do?
So this magical
now it's
device
screwed.
plays a lot of different consoles. You've got original Genesis, SNES, NES.
We can't see anything right now. Hold it now to where
God.
your microphone is.
Hello. It plays original Genesis, SNES, NES, Famicom. With the Genesis's old school adapter for the Mega Drive, it actually works with that as well, and it works with Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games. Also, you can plug in your retro game controllers into the side and use those to game. It has built-in cheat codes and save state compatibility, and you can update it with just a simple SD card.
And yeah, I want to get one. I think we might actually start to use that for Zeldathon, because I want to like the Game Boy games. I think would be the best for. Also, I'm really sorry about this stream layout. Zach disappeared. His internet connection is unstable.
I really hope he comes back soon because I look awful.
You might need original try mode.
No, you're Two-Faced right now, Junie. You're just like. There we go. You're not.
Wait,
hissing.
wait. We can like give each other a high five on my screen here.
Oh.
If we can do this. If you go and like put your hand over top of like Sonic's face, we can make a high five.
Other side. Try again.
Okay.
There
Yeah,
we go.
there you go.
Wait, I'm not looking at myself. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
And now wait, Abra, you need to move yours way over. You're close.
Right there?
You're close. Keep going. Okay, go, Junie. Hit it. You did it. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. A successful high
We've never
fiving,
met in person, but we've high-fived over the internet. So
That's kind of high five.
which makes things even better.
My hand is so tiny compared to yours on screen.
oh no.
They're like two hands equal one of your hands.
Yeah. All we have to do is thank Skype for this wonderful thing that has happened today.
Oh, I'm so upset.
Anyways, so moving on, we can talk all about Pokemon Go. So Pokemon Go, this is our third week in a row talking about it, but it's okay. Do you know anything here on this list here of things to talk about, Abra, or is that all Zach and he has disappeared?
I'm thinking most of it is Bushel, except to the point where it says Valor is chumps that need to step up your game. Mystic is the Baja Blast of Pokemon Go. And I say that because we're the team that everybody craves, that blue, refreshing flavor that always sweeps through the area and quenches the fiery thirst.
As a team
But
member,
it's not in stock anymore.
as a team member of Team Mystic, I do not want it to be described like that ever again, Abra.
It's okay, Baja Blast isn't going to be on shelves anymore.
Yeah, now it's just all.
Taco Bell a mile away from my house opening up. I'll be fine. Except for Dark. Dark will be really upset.
Poor Dark.
We'll see if we. Unfortunately, I have not received any messages from Bushel of Chewy Goodness. I thought I received a notification. However, that was a lie. But no, yeah, Team Valor. So we did I tell the story about how we met up with Team Valor? No, I don't think I did because I think it was on Friday night. So we went down, me and like some of the Zeldathon team members. We were walking through town and went down to the post office, which is one of our gyms. And there was like this 3 people sitting on the ground on the sidewalk outside the post office, and we're like, hey, what's up? And they're like, yeah, Team Valor, and like Zach's like, yeah, and then everybody else is like quiet. It's like, wait a minute, who are you guys? We're like, we're Team Mystic, and they're like, oh, and the gym at the time was being battled between Mystic and Valor, but it wasn't us. And so we look across the street, and there's a lady just standing alone with her phone, and she obviously has to be the Mystic member battling the gym. And I felt really sad because we didn't get to go and talk to her. It was one of those like missed connection moments in history.
It's okay.
Yeah,
it's actually funny. Like a week after Pokemon Go came out, my town where I live, streets are just filled with people playing Pokemon Go, and there are guys just walking around, conquering gyms, and you just see anybody engaged with their phone. They look up and they're like, "Yeah, Pokemon Go!" And now we have this one spot in our town where there's 3 Pokestops where you can stand, and they're all like very easily to get to. Every night, some probably 30, 40-year-old people come out there, plant some spots there, and a ton of people always come out and visit the spot. The cops stop by just to make sure people aren't like speeding by because there's so many people in a concentrated area.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually really fun, and you get to meet a bunch of other nerds that play Pokemon that are, at the age where they might be losing their teeth, but they still love the game. So
that's the really crazy thing is that it is literally crossing generations. This game, and it's pretty fun. I know, Junie, you tried to go on magical Pokemon adventures around your house, but having been to your house, I'm guessing it hasn't gone very well.
There are no Pokemon around my house.
None.
I live not unless you like go and start driving like 5 minutes away. I live probably not really in the middle of nowhere, but
it's close.
It's pretty
close.
nowhere.
Yeah.
Which, okay, it bothers me because it's the opposite of what Pokemon should be, because they would all be in my backyard. Instead, they're all in the cities. And
it's like, why are all these Pokemon climbing buildings like Spider-Man?
I caught one in a store, and I'm like, what are you doing in here? It's like, why aren't you in my backyard?
Yeah, I'm hoping they do something about that. Like I don't know. It'd be cool if you could just like flip a switch and go like from rural mode to urban mode. Like even that'd be nice. So, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I have no solutions. Niantic, you know how much money we've given you? Figure it out, please and thank you.
Yeah, Niantic still has to throw a lot of ice water at their servers and hope that it somehow fixes it before they start adding features.
Yeah, I suppose so. But at the same time, they should be. I don't know. There's a lot of bugs that need to be squashed first.
Oh, yeah. Somebody in the Pokemon Go subreddit actually figured out, like, ripped open the code of Pokemon Go and is like, oh, I see exactly what they're doing wrong here. Like, there's an API call to the Google Maps API that does all the tracking and stuff for that, and that apparently uses a special key, and their key is messed up. And it's a simple fix for them, but I'm guessing that they're keeping that off to sort of mitigate the amount of usage that they're getting. Because I don't know who at Niantic decided, oh, you know what, the servers are on fire. Let's bring in Canada! What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
That was kind of the weirdest thing, is that they did bring in Canada right now. But, you know, what are you going to do?
United Kingdom, come on in! The water's boiling hot lava! Like, what, dude, please? But what can you do?
Not much you can do. Just wait patiently. Zach has a bunch of stuff that he wants to talk about related to Pokemon Go, but we're going to wait until he hopefully figures his way back onto the internet. In the meantime, was it you who wanted to talk about Shrek 5, Abra?
I just wanted to put it in there for the meme, but Shrek 5...
Yeah.
They're actually making a 5th Shrek movie.
DreamWorks got bought out by Universal, right?
Yep, which is, like, owned by Comcast.
Oh. Yeah,
Yep.
if you don't know, that's how companies work. They're all just like a family tree of ownership. And so in their ownership, now they're like, and we'll have Shrek 5 done by 2019. And, like, I don't know.
I mean, Comcast is kind of an evil corporation. They went into Philadelphia, planted the giant tower that looks like something out of Lord of the Rings, and they're just going to put up another one just 'cause. They're not fun. Especially as a guy who deals with network and internet problems. Comcast is the devil. Like, I am more than happy to... I know some people have their grievances with Verizon, but between Comcast and Verizon, I will go with the guy who gives me 100 internet for $50. I am more than happy with that.
Right. Hold on one second.
I will go with Verizon.
Verizon, nice Pokemon reference. Sorry, I was just overlooking a few things. So we're having a tragic instance of questions, but we'll get that taken care of here soon. Anyways, also there's another movie coming soon other than Shrek 5. Would you like to talk about it, Abra?
Certainly. So, in movies, Legendary Pictures has won the rights to make a live-action Pokemon movie that will begin production of that in 2017. And with this live-action movie, it's going to be an adaptation of the Detective Pikachu game that Nintendo has been very quiet about. We've only seen a few bits of media about it, with the Japanese Donnie DeVito, you know, Pikachu speaking in English. But it's very interesting to see them pushing a product that we have seen so little of. And it is slated to come to America. That also raises questions. Are we in America getting Detective Pikachu? And if we are, can we get Danny DeVito to voice Pikachu? Because seriously, there's like no other better candidate.
Did you hear what happened though when Danny DeVito was asked about
Oh
Pokemon?
Yeah, he's like, if I can do my Danny DeVito, what's a Pokemon? You know,
you are an excellent Danny DeVito. Have you considered going professional?
Well, I mean, I do live near Philadelphia, so like I can confirm that it is never sunny in Philadelphia. But seriously, it isn't. Like, it is either like something is going to kill us now, or something is going to kill us in a few hours, or the weather's never happy, funny sun. No, or the sun is out there to just get you, like today, where it's like 90-something degrees and everything's boiling. But no, honestly, it raises a few questions about what Nintendo wants to do with this new idea of Detective Pikachu, where they want to go with it. Because if they're slating the movie to come out in America, then they're probably going to put the game out in America, but they haven't said a word about putting the game out in America. But America's getting hype about this because it's a very new idea.
It's the type of thing that America would be hype about if only they would give us some more details about it, you know?
Want to know, is it like Professor Layton style, where it's all puzzle based, or is it Ace Attorney style, where you're going to be using deductive skills? Is it like Nintendo's go at like a game like that, but you know they're using their IP instead of making a new IP, which, you know, Nintendo, what they do with their IPs is their business. But you know, it's very interesting to see how this goes and how this project develops.
Thank you to Bushel Trigonus for resubscribing. And not being here just in time. He's working on getting Skype back up. I just fixed the layout.
Oh.
Hooray! Anyways, my friends, I don't know. I think like Pokemon, like the Detective Pikachu. It's gonna be so weird. I was already freaked out when they had like a Japanese voice actor like talking as Pikachu. I'm like, it's gonna be weird if, you know, there's a movie where this Pikachu just talks to us the entire time. Like, I don't know.
Kid, there's a dead body over there. Go poke it.
Like,
Go poke it. I want to see who died.
Like, I know, like, Meowth, like, worked. Like, so, in theory, shouldn't we be fine? Like Mewtwo talking worked.
Yo, that was Dan Green, the voice of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or, was it Dan Green? Or is Dan Green the guy of, like, one of the two nerd brothers that does YouTube videos?
You're thinking of Hank and John Green.
There are a lot of green people out there. They're the underrepresented team of Pokemon Go. But, like, seriously, Dan Green was a great fit for Mewtwo.
Yeah.
There's a reason I call Mewtwo Senpai in Smash. Because Dan Green is a good VA.
A good voice actor. For those of you who may not be familiar. Anyways, on that... I was gonna say, on that note, in terms of film, I have a small film that I think I want to show off to everybody. Hopefully, by the time we're finished with this short film, we're back with our wonderful friend Zach. So what you're about to see is something that you might not expect. So I'm gonna go on mute here. Everybody here on Skype, you're gonna have to wait a second. I'll be right back with you. But yeah, everybody, I'm really proud to show you this video. So yeah, please enjoy.
At Zeldathon, we raise money for charity by playing The Legend of Zelda, and it's crazy.
All we do is sit on a couch and play games, and thousands of people show up and give their money to charity.
I mean, we do more than just play Zelda.
Yeah, we do some weird stuff. Judge us all you want, but it's pretty funny, and it raises money for a good cause.
Our last marathon, it went pretty well.
And we're doing it all again this winter.
We are supercharging everything.
Tons of new gameplay challenges.
And many improvements to the achievements.
Plus, we're working with a charity Zeldathon fans will definitely remember.
Zeldathon is crazy. But it's the best type of crazy.
Trailer was on point.
How do you feel about things getting put in trailers?
What'd you think about that trailer?
Which trailer?
Hey Scott, what did you think about that trailer?
I thought it could have been improved, honestly. Yeah, I'd give it about a 6.5 out of 10.
Hey Brooke, what did you think about that trailer? Hey Falchion, what did you think about that trailer?
It was fantastic. I'm so hyped.
Hey Rob, what did you think about that trailer?
It's okay.
And there you go, folks. What an unexpected reveal, eh? That's right.
Wow.
Marathon 18 no longer. It is now known as Zeldathon Cures. So
That's awesome.
raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital once more. We've been in discussions with them feverishly over the past month. We were actually looking to have a new charity for this event, but the one I wanted to, they didn't respond back, so they don't want $250,000. That's their problem. We're going back to St. Jude because it's an amazing charity. We love them so much. It's going to be crazy.
Yo. That's awesome.
I know, like you didn't expect that during your show.
I wasn't expecting it
I'm
either.
so hyped now because like St. Jude was like the marathon I came in on, and like they were an awesome charity. They gave us we got the Domino's guy on stream because of St. Jude.
Yes,
so
we did.
Like, oh, yo, I am so hyped to work with them again.
We're gonna do crazy things. I think we're gonna do some amazing things for. Hold on. Zeldathon Cures. Oh man, I'm so happy to not say Marathon 18 anymore. I'm excited. I hope you enjoyed that trailer. It's up on YouTube now if you want to rewatch it. Look at me being efficient. But yeah, no.
Hashtag stay efficient.
Hashtag stay efficient. Yeah, so Zeldathon Cures. I hope you're all very excited for that. We have some very exciting things coming. Also, already being in the works for 2017. I pretty much know the charities both for and the names for like winter and summer next year as well. So, but that's secret. We're not going to worry about that. We got Marathon 18 right now. We got Marathon 18 to work out or Cures. Oh my gosh, this is new.
Wow.
So yeah, fun little reveal. I hope you all enjoyed that trailer. Of course, we do have the Zeldathon Classic before that, before Marathon Cures.
Oh yeah.
Marathon Cures.
Oh, it's going to be
Marathon Cures.
It's a great time to be a Zeldathon fan, ladies and gentlemen.
So yeah, why don't we dive into questions right now? So let's see. I have the list of questions here. Unfortunately, Abra, they are not on the document, so I'll be taking them here.
I don't think Zach is coming back.
Yeah, I don't think so either. So let's see. We had Sheikah Zelda say, have you watched any good anime lately? That's a question for Junie if I've ever heard one. What have you been watching?
Oh boy. Here we go. Let me get out my list.
Is
okay.
mayonnaise an anime?
No.
It is not.
Well, it might be. You never know. All right. So I've actually been I just forgot everything I know about everything. Okay. I've actually been keeping up with the summer season anime this summer.
Isn't like Funimation doing something? I got an email.
I don't know. Let's see. I'm watching Sweetness and Lightning. I'm watching both Danganronpa animes. I'm watching Love Live Sunshine. I'm watching the Ace Attorney anime. I'm watching Orange. I'm watching New Game. And I'm rewatching Osomatsu-san. And Banan... I can't pronounce it. I'm bad at...
There's a banana anime?
Banana. It's a...
banana
It's a
anime?
banana cat.
Banana cat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Banana.
Oh, not banana.
So it's a banana neko. A banana neko.
Sure.
And Abra, have you been watching any anime as of late?
Is rewatching the trailer, the intro and credits to Pokéthon over and over to make sure there's no imperfections in anime?
No, but there will be imperfections. Source, that's my life. Trifost here.
What was the other, like... There were a few funny ones.
Yeah, there have been mistakes. But no, I don't know. What anime have I been watching? I finished watching Blue Exorcist, and we're gonna watch one that's like I already forgot it. It's like two animals. It's like tiger
and bunny.
Tiger and bunny. Yeah,
I know, and I'm not even watching.
I kept saying it. I thought it was like blank and pony, but no, it's
and I'm like, what?
yeah. I don't know what it is. I'm like, I can't think of it. So yeah, I'm going to be watching that soon. And I might also watch FMA because I'm an anime noob and I'm being educated. So, so apparently we have to watch FMA because it's a classic. Haven't
watched.
Blue Exorcist is pretty good.
I've heard a lot of good things from the redo of FMA. I forget what it's called.
Brotherhood.
Yeah, Brotherhood.
Yeah,
I've heard a lot of good things about Brotherhood. Apparently, it follows the manga a lot closer than the original.
Right. Let's see. Dragon Slayer Natsu asks, which design of Ganon/Ganondorf do you prefer? Abra, do you want to go first on that?
Ganon from Wind Waker.
Is that your real answer?
No, Twilight Princess. Just because, like, he is so done with this whole Triforce, the goddess. He is just angry at everything and wants to just destroy the pure, unadulterated rage. And he's so fun to play in Smash. Oh my goodness. I have a guilty pleasure. I go on For Glory as Ganondorf, and I up tilt at the edge. And it makes people like run away when they're trying to recover, and it's amazing because you play so many mind games by just up tilting at the ledge.
Yeah, because those like be freaked out and they won't do anything.
Yeah, and so they go low, and then I'm like, okay, how about I dare you? It's just great.
Abra plays Smash if you haven't figured it out. Judy, who's your favorite Ganondorf?
Oh boy. I like Ganondorf from Wind Waker the most as a character, but if we're talking looks,
yeah,
I like
it's
Hyrule Warriors Ganondorf.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. The design part, like my favorite Ganondorf like character is definitely the Wind Waker,
awesome.
but Hyrule Warriors with the mane,
spicy,
spicy Ganon. He's the man. Calamity Ganon so far is just a bunch of smoke. Screw that. Laylight asks me, MC, how do you think Pokéthon will go? I've known Abra for a long time, and I've known how his marathons have gone. It's going to go great. We're going to have a fun time. It's not really like it's about the charity. It's 100% about the charity. We're going to do our most to raise money for the charity. But at the end of the day, we have fun, and whatever we raise, it's an awesome amount. So I think no matter what, Abra's going to be satisfied when we hit that broadcast offline and everybody starts swearing. It's going to be a great time. Everybody's going to be happy. So
yep. I seriously, as long as it raises more money than Skype-a-thon, I'm happy. I'm sorry, MC.
No, it's all right. It already has. You've done it. Well, yeah, mission complete.
Yeah, as long as we raise some money for a good cause and have fun while doing it, that's more than enough for me. That brings a smile to my day, and I'm happy to help bring smiles to other people.
Hey, wait! Oh. Hold on, Zach.
Zach?
All right.
Why are you? You ruined my layout.
I'm using my phone. I'm using my phone.
Put it horizontal. Put it horizontal.
All right.
Thank God.
All right. I had no choice. I'm literally using my phone. I couldn't bear. I was. Oh my God. I was so angry. All right. So this is my house, guys. What's going on? Welcome back to MTV Cribs. We're all live on the Zeldathon show. My God, I was so angry. So how you guys been? How's it been the past 45 minutes of the show?
Well, we just revealed Marathon 18, the name of it, and the charity. So you didn't miss much. No.
Oh yeah, no, that's all good. I already saw the video. It's pretty good. We do some weird stuff, but it's pretty funny, and it raises money for a good cause.
That's your line from the trailer. You did it. You read it.
Sure is, buddy. Live right there.
So
we did a Reddit.
Do we want to backtrace a bit? Zach, you had some really interesting stuff about Pokemon Go. Do you want to talk to us about that?
Yeah, hang on. Let me read to me what it was. I don't remember what any of it was.
Empty gyms in Area 51. What does that mean?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Area 51, it's like this like this government site where people theorize there's a bunch of like radioactive material and stuff, and you're not allowed to go in there. Like no matter who you are. Unless you have like the most top secret classification possible, you're not allowed in there. But there are gyms in it, So they put like gyms and Pokestops in every important area across the country. There are gyms in Area 51, and they're completely empty because you can't go in there. But for some reason, Niantic put gyms in there. So what I'm theorizing is for Zeldathon donation goal. We go to Area 51,
Oh God!
and we take it for Team Valor. Am I right?
You know,
Right.
there's only one Pokemon you can put in that, and that's well, actually, there's two. There's two Pokemon you can put in that, and that's Clefairy or Deoxys. You want to know why?
Why is that?
They're both aliens.
Well, you know, you got me. So once I find a Clefairy, actually, once I have any Pokemon with a CP higher than like 300, I'll let you know, and we'll get right on that.
The free gym. You just got to do like a low speed flyby over the GPS signal, and you can drop it.
I will take official government classified sites for Team Valor if it's the last thing I ever do, and it might be. It might be.
Zach, do not fly drones over Area 51, please.
Wait, so I should delete that from the doc, right?
Yes.
Dude, does the government have access to Google Docs?
Yes.
Because if so, you're in some trouble, man. You're the one hosting that doc, and you're in some trouble. And my name's not attached to it. It's all you. It says anonymous unicorn where I put my stuff in. But you got some problems.
So, Zach, talk about the effects of Pokemon Go on mental health. That's your next point.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for reading of the notes I wrote on Tuesday. Pokemon Go is really cool. I know we have a lot of people. Why Valor? That's like asking me why Oxygen. Okay, so there's a lot of people I understand in our community, and in a lot of communities worldwide that suffer from some mental health issues. And some of those mental health issues can sometimes, some people have a hard time getting out and doing things out in the world. And Pokemon Go has given these people that otherwise might be afraid to leave their house and go do stuff out there a chance to get out and experiencing the world in a way that they never could before. And it's having such a good effect on people's mental health, and it's really inspiring for me to see. I don't know. It's just really cool when I see people. I joke about how I haven't seen people outside since 7th grade, that I'm suddenly seeing out in the park and everything for Pokemon Go. But it's actually really cool. And I think that you should embrace anything that you love that gets you out there, living your life and having fun. And if that's, catching a CP11, like a CP11, Rattata, then more power to you. What do you guys think about that?
I think that's beautiful.
Did I just pull in some kind of inspiring speech out of my headphone jack?
Yeah.
We're gonna see it ripped and put on somebody's YouTube channel in no time, Zach. Don't worry. It's that.
Bushel of chewy goodness. Review gone sexual.
Get me on Oprah, dude. No. Dude,
someone get
if you wanna, just watch Zeldathon Recovery for that, man. I literally wore a pink jacket with no shirt under it. All right. No, but literally, I'm gonna be on Oprah Winfrey in 5 minutes. Dude in a New Future snapback.
It's time for Oprah at 10 p.m. Oprah After Dark.
Oprah After Dark.
You get a Caterpie. You get a Caterpie. You get a Caterpie.
I'm literally putting that in the goal stock. Oprah After Dark. Oprah will be played by SuperMCGamer wearing that Caesar Flickerman wig that he has.
You mean my hair? No.
Yeah, we finally know the inspiration for the blue hair.
And actually, I talked about Caesar Flickerman way before I went blue hair, so Caesar Flickerman's a little bit of it, but there's also other stuff.
Yeah, well, Caesar Flickerman had blue hair before you talked about Caesar Flickerman.
Yeah. What? All right. Your next thing
Exactly. Right. Team Mystic can't comprehend this level.
So you want to talk about old people now, Zach?
Dude, I live my life talking about old people. No, but so there's this shout-outs to this group that MC and I are in that features all the crotchety old people from our town complaining about all the youngsters and their hoodlum dynamics. But yeah, that goes back to my earlier point, because people don't understand that you just got to go out and live your life and do whatever you find to be important for you. So if you hear someone complaining to you about how Pokemon Go is bad for you because all you're doing is staring at a phone, well, tell them that they spent half their life staring at a Sudoku puzzle, and you're doing something that is fun for you, and they're doing something that's fun for them. And I just think that people need to relax and let themselves let people live the lives the way they want. Because, like I said, Pokemon Go is something that's beautiful for a lot of people, and people shouldn't be so prescriptivist with how they live their life. So I'm gonna go get a drink. Here, come with me. So go ahead and move on.
This is a live telecast. We're going places.
Okay,
All right. Yeah,
Zach, I have something very important to you.
Yeah.
So I was at Sheets last night, as you do, and
Zeldathon is sponsored by Lipton Iced Tea.
there was a wonderful sign that talked about how there's like a tax increase on tobacco and stuff on like the thing, and I'd like you to know. Let me see if I can get on the camera here for everybody at home, and now for you. It says excise tax. And so it's your favorite word, Zach. It says excise.
You know what my favorite part about what you're doing right now is?
What?
No one, including half of our guests, have any idea why you're doing it.
Okay, so Zach has started using the word excise incorrectly all over the place.
Another
Constantly.
word you're using incorrectly.
I use it to replace almost every word in the English language. I have replaced the word letter A with excise before in an actual sentence.
Yeah, so
I feel like I'm improving the vocabulary and vernacular of the people around me.
Thank you, Night Sir.
Of course.
Yeah, so Zach's just going in, man.
Donation goal. Sub goal. If 3,000 people subscribe and donate $1 each to SuperMCGamer by the end of this stream, I will chug this. I know it's not that impressive because it's
I will
not
chug
like
this container.
I will chug this donation goal. I will chug this container.
But no. So next you have. I'm going to choose one of these before we get back to questions. The White House is a gym. Talk about it.
The White House is a gym. And wait, did you not mention the one about papal orders?
What?
Papal orders. Did you know that
that's later on in the doc?
Oh, okay, yeah, we'll get to that. So yeah, the White House is in fact a gym, and it is currently owned by a Pokemon trainer named Barack Obama 97. And I have no discussion point on that. I have nothing else to share. I just wanted to tell you that Barack Obama currently owns the White House. No, but MC, read my note about Team Valor.
That kind of makes the G8 summit like a little more like a gym now, doesn't it?
It really does, doesn't it? Real life imitating art, you know?
So I'm going to read this out loud, what Zach has written on my document. Team Valor is awesome. A live exorcism of mystic heretics. 1. How do you say that? Papal.
Papal.
I want to say PayPal.
PayPal going political. PayPal gone sexual.
We had a $1 donation.
$1.
Zach, we have a $1 donation from Fake Arctic Light. Says, get on this donation goal, everybody, and use the Triforce donates $1 and says, okay, 2,999 left.
We've never failed a donation goal at Zeldathon before, except for the ones we did, and don't make it happen now.
We've never failed an adventure system goal. Anyways, the PayPal orders to excise all members of Team Instincts. Jesus was probably Team Valor, Bible scholars say.
I called up Union Theological Seminary, and they told me that live on a Skype call.
3.
So was Judas Team Instinct?
Yeah.
God.
3.
And Peter was Team Mystic. Peter.
Let me read 3. I have a drowsy named Republican. Do you? Exactly. I was there when he named that drowsy.
It's an elephant.
We understand your joke.
It is?
It's an elephant. Is it not? What is drowsy? It's an elephant, isn't it? Go on.
I thought it was like...
It's like an anteater.
Yeah.
Even though there's an anteater Pokemon now. But
well, you know what? I'm terrified of ants, so we're not touching that one with a 10 though.
I'm going to jump back into questions now that we've said all this weird stuff that kind of relates to Pokemon Go. All right. Digivolk class, is that a UFO on Zach's shirt? Sonic.
What?
Just keep going. Just keep going. It's fine. It's fine.
Dude, I don't know, man.
Sonic795 asks, "Are you going to play all the Pokemon games for Pokéthon, or just the main games?" You can check the schedule.
Check the schedule. We don't have time for every single one, and we are going to finish all the main games. But a lot of the sub games, because games like Mystery Dungeon, there's 4 of them, and each one takes about 6 hours. There's a lot of games that really don't have an ending, or their ending is sort of ambiguous. It's sort of difficult to kind of schedule. With Zelda, you go from get sword, dungeons, kill evil bad guy. With Pokemon, there's a lot of games that don't really have definite endings, that don't really have stuff like that. So what we try and do is we get a little taste of everything in the marathon. So that way, like, people can experience, I've never seen what Pokemon Troze is. I remember it being a thing, but hey, I'm going to watch the run of it, so I know, so that's what Troze is. It's basically Shuffle, but worse. But things like that to help people sort of get acclimated and, sort of learn and experience all the flavors of the Pokemon franchise, from the vanilla to the chocolate to that one tub in the back of the freezer that you keep looking at and you're like, maybe, but I would
Ben and Jerry's Cherry Garcia.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Your knowledge of ice cream astounds me.
I could
I'll be right
like
back,
30
guys. I got to
feet
go drop a cherry.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay. Well.
Next question is from Vidya James, who asks, "Can we please get a ball pit for Zeldathon?" Unfortunately, we can, but I'm gonna have to charge you to get in it. You can get an extra hour though.
Is this DashCon now?
Yep.
Oh my god. It's the greatest sad video on the internet. When you're ever feeling down, you just watch 3 people in, like, anime attire just sitting in a ball pit, just, like, sadly throwing the balls at each other. Like, wow.
I remember when DashCon was happening. Like, I was watching it happen on my dashboard. It was so great. Oh, man.
I love the internet.
I'm just laughing at the ceiling. Next question we had is from Valor6. Oh, Zach's gonna be sad he's gonna miss this one. Valor6 asks, "Who are your mains in Super Smash Bros. And why is Pikachu just so good?" Abra, you want to start?
Well, okay. I mainly main Link and Mewtwo, but Pikachu is one of the, I guess, 2 alts I could say that I can fall back on if I'm not feeling confident with either. The reason Pikachu is so good is his hitbox is tiny and he's so fast. You can just get these quick little nasty combos, tiny little jab resets, so many little tiny things that just annoy the heck out of you. And then when you're knocked off the stage, he'll just, down special to make this wall of death that you can't pass through no matter what you do.
Very good. That was an excellent answer. Junie, who do you main?
Well, let's see. I don't really play Smash because I don't like people getting angry.
Yeah, that would be a problem at Zeldathon.
But when I do like to try and play, I like to play as Marth or Zero Suit Samus or literally anyone.
Yeah.
I'll just use anybody. Like, I don't care. If I get bored playing one person, I'll just go to the next one. Like, because I don't win. I'm not good at it. So I just play whatever.
If you have fun, that's the important part.
True.
As for me, Melee, I like to play Marth, Fox, Ganondorf. That's about it. And in Smash 4, I play Pit, Dark Pit, or sometimes Lucas, but mostly Pit, Dark Pit. So that's about it.
Play him so much, you got an emote for him.
Yes, and Zach mains Yoshi, apparently, but he's just gone. Where did he go?
I loved Yoshi in PM. If you got your down air on somebody at the right timing, that was 30%. It was so much fun to just be like, oh yeah, you're now in kill range. Have fun.
Let's see. The next question we have from Dark Decay, who asks, "MC, what is the official branding of Zeldathon Cures? whereas Recovery was red on black, or is it to be revealed? Well, the logo, as you saw, is a pink. This is a pink marathon, first pink marathon like ever.
Good.
We had St. Jude, which was like the dark, like almost maroonish type pink, but this is definitely like more pure pink. Related, the actual background to the event has only been semi-revealed, so like the background color has yet to been revealed. So stay tuned for more on that. Let's see, do we have anything else here? Saru asks, MC, I saw various races on that trailer. Does that mean there could be potentially player changes, as in the winner of these races determines who will be the player for next Zeldathons? We don't really determine right now we keep like runners for the marathon games consistent. Oh, good, it's Zach.
He's back.
Hey! Sorry about that, guys. I never eat microwave pizza an hour before showtime. I think my colon needs to take a Zeldathon recovery now. So, all right. What I miss?
We're now talking about races at Zeldathon.
Who's your Smash main?
Oh yeah,
no,
don't watch you asking that.
What'd you ask?
I suddenly can't speak anymore.
Oh man, that's unfortunate. Things happen in life. Okay, so races at Zeldathon.
No,
as a pioneer of competitive Navi trackers, I believe I'm uniquely qualified to speak on the subject. I once raced as someone who has undertaken many races against fellow Zeldathon team members and Navi trackers and lost every single one of them. I believe I'm uniquely qualified to discuss the fact that I have no idea what I'm talking about, and MC should discuss.
Thank you. All I was going to say is the winner of games don't necessarily determine who's going to play games at Zeldathon, even if we have races. We basically determine who the runner is based on their past experience running games at Zeldathon and if who's in attendance. But no, we're gonna have a link to the past race, the Twilight Princess race at Zeldathon Cures. So look forward to that. Let's see, other questions. Jack the King asks, "Is there anything we can expect in Pokéthon that is similar to Zeldathon?"
Aside from Zeldathon and Pokéthon sharing a very intimate relationship,
why would you do that? Why would you say it like that?
Zach already took us to mature long ago.
Yeah, but you took us to NC-17, man. Like the ESRB just looked at you and said no.
They did that back when I put on the spandex. It's fun. But we've always had a close relationship. So there's a lot of things we share. There might be similar sounds between marathons, popular sounds. There's a lot of layout things. We're redoing the camera layout to be much more close and personal to the game players, but we are keeping the original. If you remember, there's the original sort of Pokéthon camera is at the top of the TV at the far end of the room, so it gets everybody. We're still keeping that cam for challenge cam things where we're all standing in the middle of the room looking like idiots. But during normal gameplay, we've adjusted. I'll share a little more secrets as I try to not destroy my setup. I'm going to be actually using a real camera to record some high-quality, in-your-face Pokemon footage of the game players and the couches. So there's going to be that. There's definitely some changes that are lovingly inspired thanks to MC's amazing efforts.
Why does everything you say turn into Pokéthon hype gone sexual? Everything.
Headphones don't work. I don't hear anybody anymore. Hello?
All right. Well, welcome back,
okay,
Abra.
I'm not saying it.
Are you back, Abra?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. So this headset decided to die halfway through. I don't know if you guys heard the rest of that or not, but yeah.
Welcome to the Zeldathon show, where everything technical breaks.
Everything breaks. Every single thing breaks. All right, cool.
I've got backup ones. I just don't care at this point.
We need a Zeldathon Cures for Abra's headphones.
A question also for you, Abra, from Fire Ally. Will Pokéthon heroes be archived like Zeldathons have been in the past few marathons?
Yes. Unfortunately, thanks to some weird Twitch glitch and also it was a spectacular failure on multiple fronts last marathon, where VOD recording didn't get saved locally and didn't get saved to Twitch. So we lost both possible archives of the marathon, and I got really upset about that. This time, it's going to be on my channel. I know VOD archiving works on my channel, but I'm also going to be, once again, trying to save it locally to make sure that when it gets archived to YouTube, it is in the best quality possible, so it doesn't have the Twitch compression on it. It just has the YouTube compression, which might be worse depending on how Twitch's compression is that day.
Yep.
Y'all need to sacrifice a kiwi before the marathon, Trina says. We are an avocado. We already tried that with a kiwi. I'm not messing with that.
I don't know. I'm making lasagna. I guess I can make like kiwi lasagna.
That's terrible.
It does.
We have time for one more question before I want to wrap up tonight. Nerd Thomas asks, Zach, have you ever considered building a better computer for Skype?
Well, okay. So this is like my third computer. This is like my 3-year-old laptop.
Is this the one that was found at MagFest in between couch cushions?
Yeah, so it's that one. It's that one. This has never happened to me before. I don't know why it happened this time. I'm probably being censured by the CIA or something.
Censored by the CIA. I don't think they do that, but okay.
They made a special exception this time. They really like Kiwis out there. But yeah, no, I don't know why this happened. But fortunately, we got 3 other people on this endeavor that are fully capable of managing things in my absence. And I'm very proud of all of you. Someday I will be on the Zeldathon show and actually be on it.
Yeah, we'll get you back for sure.
And if you miss me this time, just watch like anything MC does. I'm there for 75% of it. I'm currently sitting 10 minutes away from his house.
This is true.
So yeah.
Anyway.
Or come to Gen Con. I don't know if any of them actually caught my Gen Con announcement. Come to Gen Con. It's an awesome time, and I want to see you guys there.
Very good. So on that note, I'm going to thank everybody who supports the Patreon page. It's patreon.com/SuperMCGamer. All these people up on the board have contributed some way to give some cash to your boy MC, so you need to pay the rent and make Zeldathon happen. So thank you to everybody here on the board. Very much appreciate it. You're all awesome. And if you want to join up on this board, patreon.com/SuperMCGamer. But on that note,
we're not going to do a traditional end.
You want to do it? Go for it. Go for it.
And
Are you having a stroke? Oh, I thought you were having a stroke. I thought we needed to have a Zeldathon cures for your brain.
It's fine. I'll be good.
Also, a quick thing.
Did you just voice? Hold up. Did this man just voice act a stroke?
He did.
I am moving on. I am moving on. All right, Zach, do you have any streams or things coming up soon other than Gen Con? Gen Con's the big one, right?
Well, actually, yeah. Well, so when Gen Con, I was going to go to Smash Con, but I can't. I'll be at TwitchCon. When I can, I'm actually working on getting a computer situation set up so I can actually stream, because I have 350 or so Twitch followers on an account I've never used. And I was just telling everyone beforehand that I should probably do something with that. So I'm actually going to start streaming soon, someday, and there will be plenty of hype about that when it actually happens.
On Twitter.
But on Twitter, at NowJamesKFolk. So for the next week, though, I'll be in Myrtle Beach, the only place where you can get a tan and get whiter at the same time. And so I'll be having a lot of fun there. I'll be in Pokéthon chat a little bit. I'll probably donate a little bit. So that's where I'll be. Follow me on Twitter at NotJamesKFolk. I make a bunch of dumb jokes and tweet videos of me staring at parking lots. So if that's not riveting content, I don't know what is. So, yeah.
Abra, I think I know what actually, well, since you're going to go on forever, Abra, because I know you want to talk for Junie, you don't stream, but if they want to follow you, where can they follow you?
You can follow me on Twitter at Calidamos, or follow me on Tumblr. My URL is PBJ.
I'm going to hijack
telling people.
I'm going to hijack you.
Lucky.
I'm going to hijack you. Follow me on Tumblr at flamboyantclothingchoices.tumblr.com. That's my real Tumblr. That's my real Tumblr. I haven't updated it since like February 2013, but get at me.
And also, you are extra awesome, and don't forget to vote for Smith. And I don't have anything else to say. I don't stream, but if you see me in chat, my name is Aerith C, which is really, who cares, really?
We all
the
care.
Aerith Sea, that's by the Aerith Sea is just south of Japan, isn't it?
It's in Xenoblade Chronicles.
Right, just south of Japan. and it's a crossover. It's a / fanfic featuring water.
Abra, what's going on with you? Tell us all about it. Give us the quick spiel.
Okay, so I'm doing a Pokemon marathon. It is a loving effort combining Pokemon charity and just having fun and being a goof on camera. It's on my Twitch channel, which is a Wild Abra, all one word, and you can find it there. And I might stream a bit for Pokéthon on Friday if I get a new display port to HDMI dongle, because this one decided it would do that, and that's not good for your dongle. But yeah. Aside from that, if you just hop on Twitter during the marathon, you'll probably see one of the 1,000 Pokéthon tweets, and if you follow that rabbit hole far enough, you'll eventually find an awesome group of people doing some good in the latest summer for a great cause.
Hey, Abra.
Yeah?
Abra, during Pokéthon, be sure your dongle doesn't dangle too much. You might trip over it.
Oh, don't worry. I made sure to get a replacement dongle in case the dongle that I'm already getting decides to diddle and die.
Man, me hearing you talk about your diddly dangly. Your
All right,
dongle,
thank you all for
it made me
watching.
dangle.
Thank you, Zachary. Thank you, Abra. Thank you, Junie. Thank you all for joining us here tonight.
Upload us on Dig.
Yes, be sure to upload us on Dig, and we'll be
Follow
back.
us in your IRC chat.
We'll be back next week for more Zeldathon show.
Go Team Valor.
Viewing tonight.